In tonight's Eye on Education debate over books in Utah schools puts a spotlight on how libraries choose and remove titles for your students.
Now, this comes as the state is being sued, and 3 more books were just added to a growing list of books removed from school shelves, plus a new review from the Utah Auditor General's office adding to the discussion now.
That's right. 2 News Investigates' Ariel Harrison shows us what that process looks like inside a middle school library.
Inside Sage Canyon Middle School's brand new library in Eagle Mountain, shelves are still being filled.
So I was able to open this library and pick out every single one of these books.
Joy Peterson heads this library and dozens more as Alpine School District's lead librarian. She says the starting budget at the new middle school allowed for about 1 book per student.
We have about 2,000 books right now, but a good library should have 7 to 10 books, really 10 books per kid in the school. So, you know, we've got some growing to do.
As the school grows, so will the book selection, a process Peterson personally oversees.
You said school selections will differ school to school.
They do. Our selection policies, every school should have a collection development policy that follows our district policy. And they do differ from school to school because every community is different.
She says after thorough review and research, she purchases books with the state and district policies plus student needs in mind.
What curriculum is being taught? That's first and foremost. We want to support the curriculum of what's being taught at the school.
But book selection standards are under increasing scrutiny. A newer Utah law sets the process now for when a book with indecent material gets removed from school shelves. 22 currently make up that list.
Why do you think the state needs to be involved?
Yeah, well, because the state is paying for these books and we're responsible for how we educate children in public schools.
Representative Ken Ivory sponsored House Bill 29, or the Sensitive Material Review Amendments Law. Lawmakers passed the legislation in 2022.
I wish you could show these things so people would know this is not To Kill a Mockingbird. This is not Lady Chatterley's Lover. These are things so graphic that you can't show them. We can't show them in legislative meetings.
I help all the librarians with whatever they need.
But Peterson, who trains other librarians, says the policies for vetting and removing books are already clear.
I read reviews to determine suitability, age appropriateness. I make sure we have factual, accurate books that aren't biased. We need to consider all perspectives.
When we're looking at removing a book from a school, from a library shelf, how seriously does that need to be taken before that happens?
It needs to be taken so seriously. So if we remove it from one of our shelves in one of our schools, it is removed from all of the shelves in all of the schools in Alpine.
Do you agree there needs to be oversight?
I do not, but that's just my opinion as a librarian. Like I said, we are trained to select books for kids. We are trained, we're experts in this.
Do you feel that the law or the audits send the wrong message to librarians in Utah?
Yeah, no, not at all. We audit ourselves and we monitor everything that we do to make sure that it's meeting the appropriate standard for the proper role of government. And so it's our job to set and clarify, enforce, audit, and monitor the standards so that our performance continues to improve.
Now, Peterson says if parents have a concern about a certain book, all librarians have the ability to make notes on a student's account that will then block access to that specific book. But still, there is more to this discussion at the state level happening that could lead to more legislative action. Tomorrow morning, new findings from the Office of the Legislative Auditor General that add to this debate over books in Utah schools. Ariel Harrison, KUTV 2 News.